The attention of health officials has been drawn towards this patient who is in a critical condition. News First yesterday revealed the fate of this patient, and we gave an assurance that we will keep a close watch on him. This was because the Piliyandala District Hospital refused to admit this patient who was in critical condition.
This patient, whose whereabouts are unknown, was lying on the ground near the Piliyandala District Hospital yesterday. Although he had arrived at the hospital the day before yesterday to obtain treatment, the hospital staff were not willing to admit him without a caretaker. As a result, he had been lying outside the hospital for around 17 hours. Upon receiving information, News First probed the matter last afternoon. It is only then that two hospital attendants admitted the patient to hospital. This patient, who was transferred to the Colombo South Teaching Hospital from the Piliyandala Hospital, had then been transferred to the National Hospital for further treatment. Director of the accident ward, Dr. Prasad Arivangsha, stated that the patient was admitted to the accident ward. News First visited the National Hospital to look into the well-being of the patient.
He is suffering from internal bleeding to the brain. This also affects consciousness, and this patient is losing consciousness.
Can
the hospital staff decline to accept a patient who seeks treatment without a caretaker? News First inquired from the director of the accident ward.
Under no circumstances can you decline to accept a patient merely because the patient does not have a caretaker. Saving the life of a patient is the #1 priority. You should never reject a patient merely because there is no caretaker.
Although News First attempted to inquire from the medical officer of health at the Piliyandala District Hospital, Kumara Vanigathunga, regarding the matter, he stated that he cannot comment on the issue without permission from higher officials. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry stated that a special investigation will be carried out on the failure to admit the patient to the Piliyandala Hospital. Director of Health Services of the Western Province, Dr. Amal Harshati Silva, stated that disciplinary action will be taken against those found guilty, irrespective of their positions. We also inquired from Director of Health Services in the Colombo District, VTSK Sirivardhana, on the steps taken thus far regarding the incident.
The provincial director informed me last night to hold an investigation. Accordingly, measures are being taken to hold an investigation.